I've been enjoying J. Cole's press run.
Oh, tell me.
I really appreciated the interview that Cam. I liked the Cam interview. I liked all the interviews. I watched them. But the only thing I kept thinking to myself was, what does J. Cole actually believe in?
Ooh. Like, what was he talking about that made you feel that? I haven't watched any of the interviews, so.
Play this, Taylor.
But you said something in the beginning, how like on songs, like how I say I'm the best on songs. It's like, ask me in real life, do I think I'm the best rapper alive?
Do you think you're the best rapper alive?
Bro, it's a nigga named Black Thought that exists.
So?
It's a nigga named Lupe Fiasco that exists.
So?
It's niggas that on any given day, even my peers, a Drake or a Kendrick, where it's like, yo, I know on any given day I could show up to the studio and give these niggas 80.
Okay.
But I know they could show up on any day in the studio and give me 80. And I might only have 30. So if I'm taking on a rap persona, like when I'm rapping, of course that's what I like to, that's how I like to rap. And guess what? Sometimes I hit the mark and I say shit and I spit a verse that really might have you believe in that shit. But if you ask me in real life, do I walk around like I'm the best rapper alive? No, nigga. Like I'm the best ever. No. But when I put on that motherfucking cape, like that's how I try to attack shit. And have there been things and moments and verses where I'm writing this shit and I'm like, I know niggas not fucking with this. Absolutely. But in reality, do I walk around this earth like there's no nigga better than me in real life? Like I can't get in the studio with Black Thought and he just give me 90. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there like, I got 25 for you. You know what I mean? Or any one of these amazing rappers. But I think people hear me say it because they don't know me for real.
Right.
They hear me say it in a verse so much when I have on the cape.
It sounds convincing like a motherfucker.
It sounds convincing because I'm really doing that shit that's going to have a nigga like, man, yeah, nigga. No, you think. You think. When you,
but don't rappers lie all the time?
Have you ever got on the stage and said, I'm the best sometime?
No.
Have you ever written a joke and said, you know what?
No.
This might be okay.
I also think comedians just saying their best is gay. Like I think it's just not cool to do. I think with rap, there's like a bravado, there's an ego, there's these types of things. But I just think being truly honest.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of times we don't want that.
How can we say this is honest when he told us he's the greatest like Muhammad Ali on another record? Which is it? Is it Uchi Wally Wally? Is it one name?
Well, rappers lie all the time on their rap.
No, this is my... This is my interpretation. He's having a truly honest conversation with people about a dishonest medium. Right? Like when you are rapping, you are wearing a cape and you're living up to that persona and you're living that fucking life, right? Like Tupac is I'm Thug Life. I got it all the way. We're not talking about Tupac taking ballet classes. He's not talking about any of that shit. I am Tupac, this character, and that's who I am, and I'm living it through and through.
It's a different thing.
Sure. It's different. I'm sure we can dissect it. My point is that like to this, like, I don't know. I thought it was like a really vulnerable and honest moment. Do I think that there's other rappers out there that some days I think they're better than me? Yeah. Do I think I'm really nice and sometimes I'll write a verse and I'm like, I'm nicer than everybody? Yeah. Which I think is probably, if most rappers were being truly honest with you, they would have that same feeling.
I doubt it.
But you doubt it because they won't have that honest conversation. But to your point, does that honest conversation chip away at the brand? And if the brand is about being, I'm the most macho, I'm the biggest guy, and I'm untouchable, then that's not...
Kendrick Lamar said,
he says it
motherfuck the big three, it's just Big Me, and he went out there and proved it.
But you don't think there's moments where Kendrick feels insecure? There's moments where... Interesting.
That man is always rapping like the Rinse do. At least in that booth. By the way, the booth
that's what he's saying in the booth. I feel it.
You know he's didn't. He actually said the opposite.
He said at times when I put on the cape, that's what I feel.
Man, you don't even need to wear a cape. Just wear tights. You know what I'm saying? Wear tights and go in there with some pizza dough if that's how you're going to feel. If you going to there's no need. There's no need.
Luigi Primo, you get multiple shout outs. I'm just letting you know you get multiple shout outs.
To put on the cape at all.
Right.
If you don't feel like you the best.
What about someone like Andre 3000, who's always been very introspective and vulnerable?
You know the difference?
What?
Say it again, Alex.
He never says he's the best.
He never said he was the best. J.Cole told us for 3 years straight, I'm the best. Ain't nobody fucking with me. He said he's Muhammad Ali. God damn. Now to tell us that you be feeling like Lil Mac from Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
When Jay-Z says he's the best, I believe he believes he is the best.
But that's what you guys want from your rappers. And there might be people who want vulnerability.
No, I want it from the rapper who told me.
Yeah.
This is what he told me. J.Cole, this is the thing that J.Cole does. He creates these narratives. And then backs away from the narrative that he created. So
what you don't like is the perceived flip-flopping. What you don't like is he's going, hey, I don't know what his real name. What is his name?
Jermaine.
So I'm Jermaine. These are the emotions that I feel as Jermaine, and I feel like I'm incredibly skilled. And sometimes in the booth, I'm like, there's nobody better than me. And sometimes I'm like, damn, these guys are really good. They're better than me. You want your rapper to be 10 toes down, 100% of the time, the persona that they are, and nothing more than that.
By the way, I'm only making you follow the rules that you created. If you want me to respect this mulatto, then you gotta stand tender. He said it. He said he want me to respect this mulatto. If you want me to respect this mulatto.
When did he say that?
On the last The Fall Off album. He said you're gonna respect this mulatto. Said it twice. What song? Y'all don't listen to music. Y'all just skim through it.
I don't.
The man literally said we gotta respect this mulatto. If you want me to respect this mulatto,
that's a wild line.
You gotta give me something to respect.
You lost Charlo and mulatto.
You lost me.
Let me tell you something.
You definitely lost me. You definitely lost. When you said that, I'm like, all right, we gotta keep an eye on this guy. Okay, we gotta keep an eye on this guy. And that he got another interview coming soon too.
With whom?
I don't know. It's called Lost in Vegas. It might be out by the time we put this up. And by the way, people act like I don't like J. Cole. I don't dislike J. Cole. I don't dislike J. Cole. J. Cole's from the Carolinas.
Come on, bro.
And he can rap his ass off. But man, this shit, these interviews have left me with more questions than answers.
You want wrestling, bro. That's what you want. You want Stone Cold.
No, I don't, because here's the thing. I don't even know if this is real.
So now you're starting to question everything.
That's all I'm saying. I don't even know if this is real.
Why would you're saying that you believe that he's saying these things because it's a more likable position to take?
I think that whenever J. Cole experiences any type of backlash, he is the type of person that will say what he feels like everybody wants him to say in order to just feel that acceptance.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I think he does. That's my personal opinion.
His next song is going to be just all about Charlamagne.
No, it's not. Listen, I like Cole. I really do. I've just got questions. Why can't I question things?
Who's saying you can?
Do these interviews to be questioned. Why can't I question?
Would you be mad if Kendrick spoke out and was just like, I did this rap because blah, 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 blah?
If I did what?
I did this or this
She didn't
record.
think of the question.
No,
she didn't think about it.
I just said it.
She didn't think it all the way through. It's all
No, I said if he came out with some interview with Apple and discussed this record with Drake, would you feel a type of way?
I don't want to see Kendrick do that with Drake. If Kendrick did any interviews, I already said I want to see Kendrick sit down with DJ Head, Glasses Malone.
Cool.
If Kendrick did any interviews, I want him to do nothing but West Coast interviews.
Yeah.
For initially, like you see how Cole's did 4 different interviews. I don't want to see him do nothing with West Coast interviews initially, and then maybe go outside and do something different. But I want him to sit down and talk to people who actually know him from the beginning, because I still think there's a lot of mystery around Kendrick Lamar.
But that's good.
It's great.
Mystery is good.
I agree.
In a time where we know everything about every person, and every person has an Instagram, a Twitter, a podcast, and they're constantly oversharing, not knowing things about people becomes currency and value. Now, it's hard to get people's attention without them knowing things about you, but if you manage to pierce through and you manage to somehow get their attention and you can pull away, woof.
My dream interview for Kendrick, honestly, would be Kendrick Lamar and Debbie Brown. And the reason it would be Debbie Brown is because, salute to my good sister Debbie Brown. She's from LA. She grew up in hip hop radio, right? And she's known guys like Kendrick from the beginning. She's interviewed Kendrick before. She's the one who put me on to Kendrick when I first went out to LA in 2006, 2007. Like, she's the one who put me on to Kendrick. And her conversation would be high level enough that it would pull the things out of Kendrick that I actually want to hear. Because I want to hear the Kendrick that did Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper. Because the Kendrick that did Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper, that level of Kendrick is the Kendrick that was able to psychologically pick apart Drake. Everybody forgets Meet the Gram. Go listen to Meet the Gram. That's a person that's done a lot of work on themselves. Even Euphoria, but go back and listen to Meet the Gram. That's a person who did a lot of work on themselves and was able to psychologically pick apart Drake because he can see where Drake needed to do work on himself as a man. If you listen to all them diss records, they all were like that. Where's the boy? I mean, where's the man? Because all I see is, what do you say, where's the boy? I see the boy, but where's the man? Because I ain't seen him yet. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like, oh, it's like, oh, he's in this motherfucker head. You need to do some ayahuasca to separate yourself from your ego. Like, it's like, oh, he's in his head. Devi and Kendrick can have the conversation that I think I would personally like to hear from Kendrick at this point.
Those two guys spent a lot of time thinking about each other.
That's great. By the way, you think that when you go to war with somebody, you don't?
No.
Let America put boots on the ground in Iran.
Don't let them.
Don't let them. But
don't let them.
But if they did, guess who's been preparing for that for the last 20 plus years?
Iran.
Okay.
Iran.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got to be ready for war at all times.
Nah, you're right.
You got to know who your opponent is.
You're right.
That's right. Like right now, J.Cole's opponent is microphones when he does it. But you got to know who your opponent is. Because if you don't know who your opponent is, you'll sit down in front of these microphones and be confused. And we'll be like, well, when is this war going to be over?
Why don't we get a J.Cole, Charlamagne the God breakdown? The black, you do it in black and white. That's mulatto. You know what I mean?
Nah. Let's pay some bills.
Damn.